I warmly welcome you to the Manifested e-learning platform. We will continue with the subject governance and compliance audit. Today we are on the last subtopic of the topic Introduction to Governance and Compliance Audit. In this topic, we've covered the general principles of governance and compliance audit. Number 2, we've covered the nature and purpose of governance audit. The third subtopic is the nature and purpose of compliance audit. Subtopic 4, the types and timing of governance and compliance audits. Subtopic 5, users of governance and compliance audit information and their respective needs. 6, qualities of good governance and compliance audit. Number 7 is the challenges of governance and compliance auditing. We have done the 7 subtopics. Today we are moving to the last one, which is the governance and compliance audit in the digital era. Governance and compliance audit in the digital era. In this lesson, as we discuss the impact of the digital era on governance and compliance audit, we will look at the challenges and the opportunities of governance and compliance audits in the digital era. So we will cover 2 things: challenges and opportunities. First challenge of governance and compliance audit in the digital era is the increased volume or big data. Okay? Increased volume. This is the velocity and variety also. Velocity, variety of big data. That's a big challenge. Organizations generate enormous amounts of data from diverse sources, like the Internet of Things, devices. There is a lot of information that is being generated on social media, on online transactions, cloud services, and so on. So sifting through this volume to find relevant audit evidence can be overwhelming for manual processes. It can be overwhelming because we have so much data, and sifting to get the relevant audit evidence for the purposes of governance and compliance audits can be a challenge, because as more businesses adopt digital payment systems like M-Pesa, online banking, and e-commerce, the data generated explodes, making traditional sampling methods less effective. So that is the first challenge. The second challenge is the complexity of IT systems. Complexity of IT systems and infrastructure. And what is the challenge here? Here, candidates, auditing complex interconnected systems in a cloud environment, in a virtualized infrastructure, and also where you have distributed ledgers like the blockchain, requires specialized IT audit expertise that traditional auditors may lack. And in the Kenyan context, many organizations are moving to cloud computing. You find many organizations having their data on Amazon, on Google Cloud, and so on. And auditors need to understand the shared responsibility model in cloud and how to audit controls effectively in a cloud environment. So that is a challenge. Complexity of IT systems and infrastructure can be a challenge when it comes to governance and compliance audits. 3, cybersecurity is a challenge, and data privacy risks. Cybersecurity and data privacy risks. Here the challenge is that the digital era brings heightened risks of cyber attacks, data cybersecurity governance, breaches, and also privacy violations. There are heightened risks of cyber attacks. Cyber attack is a risk. We have data breaches and privacy violations. And governance audits must assess the effectiveness of cybersecurity governance, while compliance audits must verify adherence to stringent data protection laws. And in the Kenyan context, you have the Data Protection Act of 2019 and also the Data Protection regulations, which place significant obligations on organizations regarding personal data. And auditors must assess consent mechanisms, must assess data anonymization and also cross-border data transfer, as well as data subject rights and breach notification protocols, which are entirely new areas for many. So many auditors are not conversant with all these issues to do with cybersecurity and data protection. Because candidates, non-compliance carries hefty fines of up to 5 million Kenya shillings or 1% of annual turnover. So cyber and data protection privacy is a challenge in governance and compliance audits. The fourth challenge in the digital era is audit trail challenges. Audit trail challenges. Audit trail challenges. Okay? Digital systems can sometimes have insufficient or easily alterable audit trails. These are trails that are easily altered or altered. You understand? Alterable audit trails, which makes it difficult to trace transactions, to trace decisions, and system access, which is crucial for proving accountability and compliance. So digital systems can sometimes have what? Insufficient and easily alterable audit trails. So audit trail challenges is a challenge. You understand? 5, we have new regulatory requirements. New regulatory requirements. That is a challenge. Regulators globally and in Kenya are creating new rules to govern digital activities like the cybersecurity regulations, the digital service taxes, AI ethics guidelines, and so on. And auditors must constantly adapt to this new compliance landscape. And that can be a challenge. New regulatory requirements. Then moving on to the 5th is just skills gap. Skills gap and talent shortage. Skills gap and talent shortage. There is a significant demand for auditors with expertise in data analytics, in cybersecurity, in artificial intelligence, and also blockchain, including IT governance. And this skill gap can limit the effectiveness of digital era audits. Skills gap. There is a big, significant gap of the skills that I've mentioned. And audit firms in Kenya are actively investing in training their staff in data analytics and AI tools to address the gap. All right. So that is challenge number 6. Then challenge number 7 is the ethical considerations of AI. Ethical considerations of AI. Ethical considerations of AI and automation. Ethical considerations of AI and automation. And the challenge is that as organizations use AI for decision making, auditors face the challenge of assessing the ethical implications, biases in algorithms, and explainability of AI-driven processes, especially where they impact human rights or fairness. So these are 7 challenges of digital era governance and compliance auditing. Let's highlight the opportunities of auditing in the digital era. Now, the digital era also offers transformative opportunities to enhance the efficiency, effectiveness, and also the scope of governance and compliance audits. And the first opportunity is enhanced data analytics. One is enhanced data analytics. Enhanced data analytics and AI-powered auditing. AI-powered and AI-powered auditing. So what is the opportunity here? The opportunity is the digital tools that allow auditors to analyze 100% of data. That is full population testing, rather than relying on sampling. AI and machine learning can identify anomalies, patterns, and outliers that indicate potential risks, fraud, and non-compliance more effectively. And many firms in Kenya, many Kenyan audit firms are already leveraging AI and data analytics for fraud detection, continuous monitoring of transactions, like procurement, and also improving risk assessment and automation of repetitive tasks, leading to faster and more accurate, insightful audits. You understand? Yes. Enhanced data analytics and AI-powered auditing is an opportunity. The second opportunity is continuous auditing. Continuous auditing and monitoring. Okay? Continuous auditing and monitoring. How is continuous auditing and monitoring an opportunity? Now, technology enables real-time or near real-time monitoring of controls and compliance. And this shifts auditing from periodic, it shifts auditing from retrospective checks to proactive identification and remediation of issues. And that is very beneficial because it allows organizations to detect risks before they escalate into full-blown problems, enhancing the dynamic audit environment. So that is due to the digitalization of processes, it is now possible to continuously carry out auditing and monitoring of transactions in real time. 3, automation of repetitive tasks. So the opportunity here is that robotic process automation and other automation tools can handle routine tasks like data extraction, reconciliation, and also basic control testing, which frees up auditors to focus on high value activities like critical thinking, like judgment and advisory. So the repetitive tasks can now be automated, and that is a big opportunity. 4, improved collaboration and communication. This is an opportunity in governance and compliance auditing in the digital era. The opportunity here is that digital platforms and cloud-based audit management software facilitates seamless collaboration between auditors, auditees, and stakeholders, which improves information sharing and also reduces communication gaps. So that is an opportunity, which is also a benefit. The fifth opportunity is blockchain for enhanced auditability. Blockchain for enhanced auditability. Blockchain for enhanced auditability. Let me add trust and trust. The opportunity here is that blockchain's immutable and transparent ledger technology can create tamper-proof audit trails for transactions, for contracts, and also data. And this can significantly reduce the effort required for verifying data integrity, and also it can enhance trust in financial and operational records. You understand? Yes. Blockchain. Number 6 is strengthening cyber security governance and resilience. Strengthening cyber security governance and resilience. What is the opportunity here? Now, the focus on digital risk elevates the importance of governance and compliance audits in evaluating and strengthening an organization's cybersecurity framework, incident response plans, and data recovery capabilities. That is the opportunity of strengthening cybersecurity governance. And then lastly, candidates, we have the integrated governance. Integrated governance. And this integrated governance can be discussed together with the risk and compliance platforms. Digital integrated or digital, let me say digital governance, risks and compliance solutions integrate various aspects of governance, of risk management and compliance into a single platform. They are integrated into a single platform. Governance, risks, and compliance are integrated into a single platform, which provides a holistic view and streamlines reporting and monitoring process. You understand that point, candidates? Integrated governance, risk, and compliance platforms. The governance platforms and the risk platform, all these processes, including compliance, are integrated into a single platform. And that makes life very easy because everything can be monitored at a central place. It's just like centralization of all these processes. So that's all, candidates, for governance and compliance audit in the digital era. In this lesson, we've discussed the challenges and the opportunities of governance and compliance auditing in the digital era. The first challenge is that of increased volume, velocity, and variety of big data. That is a challenge because organizations today generate enormous amounts of data from diverse sources like the Internet of Things devices, social media platforms, online transactions, cloud services, and so on. It's a challenge. Then number 2, we have the complexity of IT systems and infrastructure. Auditing complex interconnected systems, cloud environments, virtualized infrastructures, and also distributed ledgers like the blockchain requires specialized IT and specialized audit techniques and expertise that the traditional auditors may lack. So that is complexity of IT system. Number 3, cybersecurity and data privacy risks. That's a challenge. Audit trail challenges. Number 5, new regulatory requirements. Number 6, you have skills gap and talent shortages. Number 7, ethical considerations of AI and automation. That's a challenge. Then we've analyzed 7 opportunities. The first one is in relation to data analytics and AI-powered auditing. Number 2, continuous auditing and monitoring. Number 3, we have automation of repetitive tasks. Number 4, improved collaboration and communication. Number 5, blockchain for enhanced auditability and trust. Number 6, strengthening cybersecurity and governance resilience. Then lastly, integrated governance, risks, and compliance platforms. That is all for today's lesson. Thank you. In our next session, we'll move to the next topic, which is legal, regulatory, and professional and ethical considerations in governance and compliance audit. Bye-bye.